Are you looking for a Christmas present for a friend who is a photographer? Or are you a photographer and someone asked you what you wish Santa could bring? Here are 14 Christmas present ideas for photographers between $5 and $40. Gift idea number 1, a sensor cleaning kit. I'll start with the most expensive present for $39.95, but it is the one that will save you or your photography friend the most money in the long run. You may have seen my video about how to clean a sensor. I used this tool and it works perfectly well. Highly recommended and super easy to use. There are different models available. They work very similar. Maybe check my video to find out which one you like better. This video should also give you confidence to clean your sensor. Price $39.95. Christmas present idea number 2, a lens calibration tool. From the most expensive present to the cheapest. This super cheap 2-pack focus calibration tool will help you calibrate your camera and lenses if your DSLR supports doing that. Many do, by the way. It is pretty easy to use. Set it up on a table, focus on the middle, and then check whether the scale here is sharpest at 0. If it is sharper in the front, you have a so-called front focus issue. If it is sharper in the back, you have a back focus issue. Even if your camera doesn't have the calibration function, you can always send it to service and have it fixed. Most of all, it helps you to know that it is not you who is the issue with focus, but your camera. Cost $5.50 for a set of 2, a must-have for every photographer. By the way, you will find links to all of those things in the description of this video. If you feel my channel ever helped you in any way, please consider buying from one of these links. Anything you buy from these links, photography related or not, will go directly into the next videos. And keep my photography course free despite a few offers that I received to put them on a pay platform. Present idea number 3, a bubble level. Many cameras have built-in bubble levels, but I for one am often frustrated that despite the use of these, the horizon is still not straight. Reason being is that they usually show the horizon level between minus 0.99 degrees to plus 0.99 degrees. That is 2 degrees and the difference is massive. Not good. Much better is a bubble level for your hot shoe. If the bubble touches the right part here, your image is tilted by minus 1 degree. And if it touches the left part, it is tilted by plus 1 degree. So similar to the internal level. So what is the advantage, you may ask? It lets you much finer adjust the angle and you see exactly when it is right in the middle. Price? A whopping $7.99. Worth its weight in gold. My 4th idea for Christmas presents for a photographer? A photography shirt. If you know a photography nerd like me, a photography related shirt is a great present. And guess what? I started a photography shirt shop. I designed quite a few different shirts that are available in different variations and colors. The shirts start at $18.99, and if that's too much, you can get a coffee mug or a phone case for even less money. You will find a link to the shirt shop in the description, or you just type this into your browser. Photography gift idea number 5, a flashlight. This flashlight is outstandingly bright, built like a tank, and you can even zoom. Not only can you do light painting with this flashlight, it will help clean your camera sensor and get to the best locations. I found this lamp incidentally when we were shooting the Milky Way on this mountain. And someone else was there who light painted that mountain. Yes, the mountain. It takes 4 AA batteries and is waterproof. At a price of $17, this is a steal. Number 6 of the best Christmas presents for photographers, a display loupe. You sure ran into this issue. You were photographing outdoors with a DSLR, want to check the image, and you cannot see anything because of all the glare. The simple and cheap solution, a display loupe. Just put it over your display and it will block all the light, letting you comfortably check your images. It even helps if you're getting older like me. You know that you have to hold it far away because otherwise your eyes won't focus. But if you hold it far away, it will be so small that you cannot judge whether the image is sharp or not. The display loupe will help you with that too. You get very close and even have a 2x magnification. Price? $17.99. Way worth the money. The downside? You have another thing to pack into your camera bag. They come with a lanyard though. I just lost mine. Gift idea number 7, a Speedlite diffuser or softbox. If you're a photographer, you know how annoyingly bad a flash can look. Yes, you can improve the look by changing some of the settings, but it will still look at least a little harsh. Time to up your game with a flash diffuser or softbox. They come in different sizes, some are universal, others just fit a certain flash. This is just one option. Price? Under $20. Christmas gift idea for photographers number 8, Speedlite gel filters. Talking about speedlights, you surely stumbled over the issue that a flash very often does not match the color of the ambient light and creates an ugly blue color cast, like I explained in my video how to photograph a Christmas tree. That is much easier solved than you think. Just get some gel filters for your Speedlite. Again, they're available in different sizes and shapes. These ones here are for my specific Speedlite, but I will link you to universal ones for just $7.99. The difference when you use them will be massive, promised. Gift idea for photographers number 9, a lens warmer. If you or your photography friend like to shoot time lapses or night sky and ran into the issue that your images got foggy pretty quick because of dew, this is a great solution. Just plug it into your USB power bank and you are ready to go. An invaluable tool for every time-lapse and night sky photographer for just $17.99. Photography gift number 10, photo pills. If you never heard about photo pills, it is an app that lets you do all sorts of things from planning a shot, including shadow length, Milky Way position and whatnot, to a depth of field table, all sorts of calculations like field of view, focus distance, subject distance, star trails, time lapse, focal length, and even meteor showers. Simply an invaluable app for every photographer. Price? $9.99 one-time fee. Photography present number 11, a gray card. Gray cards come in various sizes and formats. They help you nail the white balance and even exposure if you know how to use it. To be honest, I don't use them all that often, but I know many people who love them. They started around $7.99. Christmas present idea for photographers number 12, a headlamp. We are back at light. Photography is all about light. This tool is a big helper in every camera bag whenever it gets dark. I particularly like to use it for night sky photography because it has a red light. Our eyes adapt so much better to the darkness when you use a red light for shooting the night sky. Otherwise, the white light will glare you so heavily that you need to wait half a minute until you can properly see in the dark again. A white light also attracts more mosquitoes. The big plus for headlights, they will keep your hands free. The one I use is made in Austria and pretty expensive in other countries, but there are quite a few headlamps with the red colors available starting at $11.99. Idea number 13, an interval timer. While more and more camera manufacturers have apps, I haven't yet got them to work 100% consistently. That's why I still prefer a good old cable solution that just works. Plug it in, adjust the delay before the camera takes the image. Great if you want to photograph yourself 100 meters or more away, for example on a mountain, but also if you set a time lapse on a remote place. Go to sleep and the camera will start 2 hours later. Next you set the duration, an interval if you want to take more than one shot so that you can even pose in front of your camera or shoot a time lapse. And finally a number of frames so that the camera will automatically stop taking pictures after that. You can buy cheap for this tool. I had several no-name timers over the years from different manufacturers and none of them let me down. On the other hand, I had an original Canon once and that stopped working after a few years. Currently I use a newer. Make sure to choose the right front one for your camera because the plugs are different. Price? Around $18. Photography gift number 14 is an obvious one, a 5-in-1 reflector. And here is one of the most essential tools in photography. That will lift your photography to the next level. Check my video about the best times of the day to photograph a portrait and see the difference this 5-in-1 reflector can make in your images. Price? $29.99, a bargain for what it does. And that's it. Let me wish you a Merry Christmas.